Common Assessment 2. Read French Toast before answering the questions that follow. French Toast by Sandy Capel. Use French Toast to answer questions 1 through 6. Number 1. What does the word coats mean as it is used in Step 2 of the Directions section? A. Covers. B. Hides. C. Stains. Number 2. In paragraph 2, the word recipe means A. F. Notes taken. G. Group of complicated steps. J. Set of directions with supplies. Number 3. Which would be the best way to move the butter around the pan as required by Step 2 of the Directions section? B. By mixing the butter with the syrup. C. By mixing the butter with the milk. D. By using your fork. Number 4. Which of the following supplies from the list would most likely be used in Steps 4 and 5 of the Directions section? F. Bowl. G. Syrup. H. Spatula. Number 5. The reader can infer that the author wrote this selection for which reason? A. To teach the reader a different way of making toast. B. To help the reader become more useful in the kitchen. C. To get the reader to stop throwing out their old bread. Number 6. Which is the most likely reason the author includes the You Try It section? G. To show readers how hard the French work in the kitchen. H. To show readers why breakfast is an important meal. J. To show readers how to make their own French toast. Read Little Things before answering the questions that follow. Little Things by Cassie Howard. Use Little Things to answer questions 7 through 13. Number 7. Which can the reader conclude is the theme of this story? A. Find happiness in little things. B. Laughter is the best medicine. C. Winning isn't everything. Number 8. Read this sentence from paragraph 4. He punctuated the end of his sentence with a spin and splits. The author's use of figurative language in this sentence indicates that the elf G. flips and does splits while he speaks. H. does a flip and splits after he finishes speaking. J. uses punctuation marks that look like a spin and splits. Number 9. How does Lena laughing at the elves foreshadow the story's ending? A. They help her sleep so she is not grumpy the next day. B. She learns to appreciate the little things in her life. C. They help to fulfill her wish of leading an exciting life. Number 10. What happens first in the story? F. Lena goes to sleep. G. Lena watches TV. H. Lena sees a bird and squirrel. Number 11. Why does Lena think life stinks as she drifts off to sleep? A. She knows she has to get up and go to school in the morning. B. She does not win the $50,000 like the woman on the television. D. She feels like nothing big or exciting ever happens to her. Number 12. Look at the chart. Lena complains after seeing a woman win money on TV. Then there's an empty box. Then Lena smiles as she notices the little things. Which of the following belongs in the empty box? F. Lena is greeted by her bus driver. G. Elves wake Lena up from her sleep. H. Lena does flips and splits in her sleep. Which of these best summarizes the story? A. Lena thinks nothing big or exciting ever happens in her life. One night she is awakened by three elves. They remind her of the value of little things. From that day on, Lena grins, smiles, and giggles at all the little things that make her life more exciting. B. Lena goes to bed upset because she has no excitement in her life. She awakens to find three elves at the foot of her bed. The elves promise to bring her some excitement. C. Lena is sad because nothing exciting ever happens. One night while she sleeps, three elves creep into her bedroom and wake her. They tell her about the exciting things yet to happen in her life. Read the next two selections, then answer the questions that follow them. Extreme Sports Star by Jennifer Quintana. And the second passage is The Angel Hawk by Flip Jefferson. Use Extreme Sports Star to answer questions 14 through 17. 14. Read this dictionary entry. Lean. 1. To bend from a standing position. 2. To rely or depend on. 3. To change in opinion, feeling, or action. 4. To rest against for support. Which definition best matches the word lean as it is used in line 6? F. Definition 1. G. Definition 2. H. Definition 3. 15. Based on the poet's use of figurative language in line 11, the reader can determine that the speaker A. makes a perfect landing, B. hopes to make a perfect landing, C. has a problem with her landing. Number 16. Which of the following lines from the poem best supports the idea that the speaker is a good skateboarder? F. I quickly climb the steep sloping ramp. G. I sway my body back and forth. J. Before I know it, I've nailed a perfect landing. 17. This poem is mostly about B. A skateboarder who enjoys riding and competing. C. Why jumping curbs and riding ramps on a skateboard are unsafe. D. A skateboarder who dreams of winning championships. Number 18. Use the Angel Hawk to answer questions 18 through 21. 18. In paragraph 3, the reader can see that this selection is mainly about G. Why Tony Hawk was a self-described demon boy. H. Why Tony Hawk decided to quit skateboarding. J. How skateboarding changed Tony Hawk's life. 19. How does the author organize this selection? A. By comparing Tony Hawk with other skateboarders who completed the X Games. B. By telling about the X Games in which Tony Hawk competed and won. C. By describing Tony Hawk's life from childhood to the present. Which sentence uses the word cool as it is used in paragraph 3? F. The lightweight clothing helps keep me cool during the summer. G. I think our new teacher is cool because he plays his guitar for us. H. I have to stay cool under pressure or I will not pass my next test. Number 21. What is the purpose of the subheadings in this story? A. To show the steps involved in starting a foundation. B. To ensure safety measures are taken when riding a skateboard. D. To locate important time periods in Tony's life. Use Extreme Sports Star and the Angel Hawk to answer questions 22 through 23. 22. Which do the selections have in common? F. Both describe the difficulty in learning to skateboard. G. Both teach a lesson on how to skateboard. H. Both tell about how skateboarding is a sport that is fun. 23. Which detail from the Angel Hawk best shows that Tony Hawk is similar to the speaker of the poem? A. Tony taught adults that skaters aren't criminals. B. Tony was a self-described demon boy. C. Tony landed a 900, which is a perfect landing.